Hello. Eva was here 20 minutes before we were supposed to go live, and we're going live 6 minutes late, but that's just because we needed to catch up.
Yeah.
Catch up. Esther was rightfully saying that she hasn't been on an Inimitable stream in a bit. And so we were catching up, and then we started talking about what bullshit women's pockets are. We all already knew the history of it, though, so we didn't go into a giant lecture because we all know already.
I feel like pockets are like the communal soapbox of like everybody.
Oh, every fashion-aware and or female-bodied person at any point in time. So I count trans men in this as well. Yeah. We know the struggle of pockets.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous, but also it's kind of like this is kind of like the group that always goes into like very strange tangents that do not make sense at all, but it just works.
Is that? Hold on, am I flipped again?
You might be.
I don't know.
No, because it keeps flipping my camera when I ask for it not. Okay, up is obviously Auburn. That's fine.
Yes.
That A name.
Am I pointing to Esther?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. No, because last time I tried this, it was flipped, and Gray was like, "What are you pointing at?" I'm like, "Oh," and it turned out that like StreamYard was flipping my camera and hadn't told me. Anyway, the two of you will like talk about K-pop and like dramas and stuff like that, but then all four of us will just talk about random stuff.
Yep.
Very random.
100%.
And I told my mom, I was like, I have 3 guests, so we're probably not going to end within 3 hours.
No.
Not even accounting for who the guests were. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And on top of that, I haven't been in a stream for a long time, so I may just want to talk a lot. No.
Yep.
And I haven't been in one in a
myself.
while either. I'm like eager.
I'm here for it. I mean, I just have to read Holly's book. Really.
Yeah.
I got a lot of other like deadline things in. Holly's book isn't coming out until it's November 9th. Okay. So we have
I gotta pre-order that. Hold on.
It's not coming out for 9 months.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm like, why haven't I heard?
No. It's not coming out for 9 months.
Okay.
So like I'm actually ahead on that and ahead on Beyond Ever After, which is the sequel to Until the Last Page by Chantal Godoy. So I'm like, yes, I'm working on them because I have them, and to not work on them would be stupid. But I'm finally mostly out of the woods of we have deadlines that if we miss, we're in trouble.
Woo! Yay!
Now Kate just has one. She has to send me something today. Before her writing retreat officially starts tomorrow, and then I have to format the book and then stop the editing.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I always think that I'm like, I need to reach out to Auburn and kind of like coordinate just a backstage for us to like talk everything up. But I like get to Instagram and I never get to the DM.
I know. I have to put on my planner to reply to people because I'm so bad at it. There are 5 messages in my Instagram right now that I need to reply to.
I've learned,
my beloved friend.
I've learned that if I want Auburn to reply, I text, even if it's to say, check your Instagram.
Yeah. It's the best way to do it, truly.
That feels kind of like a reverse with Nia. If you text Nia, you have to DM her on Instagram to tell her check your phone.
Okay, I've never realized that because I'll text her, and then this last time with the sign up, I was like, I don't know, and I messaged her, and she's like, I'll fill it out, and I'm like, the form closed 2 days ago. Like, I'm sorry, like I can't be waiting indefinitely on people. But now I'll know that it is the reverse because I've been like, why is Nia responding? Like, I know she's I know she's alive.
Yeah, because she tends to leave her, like, she's the kind of person that can leave the phone elsewhere and don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And obviously, if she's on the laptop, she can get to Instagram and DM, not to her phone, because I don't think she has her message connected. So it's always hilarious. Like, everybody's like, I cannot get to me, and I'm like, DM her on Instagram. She's gonna see that faster than anything else.
No,
She will see that before a Facebook message or an email or a
I love
text.
you're like the Nia whisperer.
I know. I love
We
it.
learned the hard way.
I mean, for me, though, like before Inimitable Books, it didn't matter how you contacted me because anything I got on my phone, I got on my laptop. But my laptop has a personal side and a work side now, and because of all the work I have every single day, I actually rarely log into the personal side of my laptop because I have, like, you know, I'm in the Apple ecosystem, so I can access any file I need from my personal side on my phone. So if my mom is texting me, I always have to make sure I have my personal phone with me. Because it doesn't make sense to just tell her, like, hey, during the day, like, always text my business phone, because then that could be like
confusing also.
That's a slippery slope to distraction.
Yeah. and also it also entangles personal with business.
Exactly. And it's like
really good at making it separate.
Yeah. The only time I've ever texted my mom from my business phone has either been like, hey, I just emailed you something to proofread, please check your email. Or it'll be like, my personal phone died. I thought I had a bonus charger. I don't. Like, this phone has enough charge until I see you again. Something like that. Like, in emergency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're keeping those boundaries. Because it's when you keep boundaries for yourself, it's easier to maintain boundaries with others. Like, you do have to start with yourself 100%.
Yeah. Oh, man. But it really does cut down on distraction. It's like crazy. Like, because I won't touch my personal phone during the day anymore, really, unless my mom is out and about or, like, we're not in the same place. And I get so much more done.
Yes. That's how you get ahead. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, it's so funny though. Speaking of that, I saw something online where someone was like, "Ooh, I listened," and it's this like, dude, bro. I listened to this podcast where it says in business you got to make 10, just like in chess, you need to make 10 moves for every one move that your opponent makes. And someone was like, "That's not how chess is played."
Yeah. People just be saying things.
It's like, that's called cheating.
Yeah.
If it's talking about being 10 steps ahead in your mind, fine.
Yeah.
That's chess, not checkers. But at the same time, no, if you play checkers well, you're also thinking 5-10 steps ahead. That's how I learned. The same person taught me chess as taught me checkers, but then I had someone else also teach me checkers, and they disagreed on a certain rule, and it was like, they would argue about it every single time, and it'd be so funny because whoever I played with last, those were the rules I would have most fresh in my head. So then if I played and they're like, you played with Blake, as if I cheated on them, and it was so funny. And this is like my older cousin who's like an uncle to me and my babysitter at the time. So my mom and I would be like, just play, you know? Whoever beats the other has to shut up. Like, whoever loses to the other has to shut up about their rules of checkers when the other is present. You can you can still shit talk them to Zara, but if they are around, that's it.
Love it. Oh, I love it.
And my babysitter beat my uncle, and he had to be like, he obeyed the rules. So.
That's all that matters.
He never gave her shit again. And my babysitter was like, you know, this Irish Catholic grandma energy where it's like, you do not question me.
Love it.
It was awesome. Okay, let me create the code. Because otherwise we will forever talk. And like, I like chatting and I like chatting with all y'all, but I do still want to, at minimum, bullet journal for the day.
Yeah.
And eat my breakfast.
I love that that's the minimum.
Attainable goals.
Look, I got my hair redone yesterday, and I basically did like nothing. And my mom was like, "You had to like deal with a ton of bleach and like sitting upright and all this stuff. That's a lot." And I'm like,
Yeah.
but like to-do list wise, it's nothing. And she's like, "Yeah, but your body's probably really stiff." I went to bed so early last night,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I woke up an hour earlier than I wanted to, and I still feel great because apparently my body's like, "You finally slept."
Congratulations, achievement unlocked. Sleep.
Oh, wow. That is.
So yeah,
That
I'd
is
like to do
funny.
something on my task list today. Is really what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Okay.
We'll get something.
And part of my task list is literally bullet journaling for the day.
Perfect.
But I believe we'll get there.
Yeah.
Forest room code, I'm going to read it out. 4, Papa, 7, 4, Juliet, Papa, Sierra, Sierra, Golf.
That tree is really pretty.
Yeah.
I
I
really like
love
it.
when they'll release something and say like the meaning of it. So persimmon is like good luck in China.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of, Riley is having another scan on Tuesday.
Okay.
And it's the first time where she's been showing signs of something that we've been told is concerning.
Okay.
So we're nervous. Normally she's fine. It's just every single time we've ever taken her to any doctor's appointment, even before we look up her tumor, they've always been like, "Oh, if your dog starts randomly drinking a lot more water, that's like not a good thing." It's not. It's not like a human normally, where it's like, "Oh, a human finally realized they're dehydrated and are finally stopping that." Me, I'm roasting myself. And so for the past, I mean, it'll be a month or 5 weeks actually, because we delayed it by a week. She's been drinking like a lot of extra water, and she seems fine. But my mom and I are nervous about that. So any good energy for the baby,
Absolutely.
today, tomorrow, and Tuesday would be appreciated.
Send
Thank
it.
you. I
Healing
love her.
vibes for Riley.
Yes, I mean, to her, she's still like, "Oh, everything's fine," but her biggest complaint is we don't make her food fast enough, you know. But like me and my mom, we're a little bit like, ooh. So
A typical complaint.
I know.
Yeah.
In general, though, she's pretty good. And so anyway, when the persimmon unlocked, I was like, good luck, please, good luck.
Yes. I like choosing the new ones, especially ones I don't have.
Yeah, I love that because I'm like, I'm working so hard to get all these tasks done so I can unlock the new ones, and no one takes them.
And I will reap the rewards of your hard work.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing,
friends, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
they need to
See,
make more spooky trees, so I can pick more the newer spooky tree.
See, and then I like look at all the pages and I'm like, which trees I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, no.
Well, I like
love
that.
the three of your logics. It's just certain people, and I love them anyway because it's like, oh, I don't have to think about what they're signing up for. You know, like I just know what trees they're gonna pick.
Yeah.
But it's like, I have all of these. I have photoshopped all of these to make sure that they're easily drag and droppable into these things. Like, come
It's
on.
perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like, let's use them. Okay, it is 9:20, and it soon won't be. So in 3, 2, 1, happy productivity, everyone. And I'm about to turn the typing ASMR on. It is in the timer built in if you are lurking, so just know that we are all going to be muted on screen, but the typing you hear is intentional and from the timer itself. So if you don't like that, feel free to mute us and come back at the 45-minute mark in your time zone. that was the end of our first sprint. Hold on, I heard an echo for a second. Do I have us open in another tab? Okay, I think that fixed it. My bio break decided to be really badly timed, so I'm gonna go while you all give your updates. We forgot to do intros because I only saw people who have been to a lot of streams in the chat, but in case you're lurking and you don't know who we are, we're gonna introduce ourselves, starting with Auburn and then making our way around. Hopefully I'll be back in time for my turn. So introduce yourself and then say what you did during that sprint, please and thank you.
Hello, my name is Auburn Morrow. I'm the author of The Trial Period. It is a teen rom-com with Wattpad books with a whole lot of rom and a whole lot of com. I have been going through it for a month, so I have not written a single thing in a month. So I'm going through like a crisis of like career, so I'm just like, I'm at a point where I'm like, you have to choose something to write. It is now time. I'm like jobless. All the contracts I had with Wattpad, except for like 2 that are like in the ether. If something happens, it happens. If it doesn't, so like I have nothing going on. So like this is like the book. So I am just going through beats. I haven't outlined or did beats for a new idea in probably like 2 years. So, because I've just had things going on. So it's very exciting, very nerve-wracking. We're having a great time. During that sprint, I essentially I'm trying to get a playlist together and like fixing a Pinterest board because I'm trying to like have fun because it doesn't feel fun yet. I'm just nervous. So
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Nice.
Ew.
It's always when you are in
like a mental breakdown, but it's not
but it's real. It's the possibilities. It's like it's so overwhelming that you're like, maybe do I really want to do this?
Yeah, because I had like almost 15,000 words in another book, but I'm like, I don't want this to like be my career. I'm like, I want to do something else. So like, you should choose the book that you have nothing done for. Because I think I was just resting on laurels, sorry, of like things that are like kind of worked on. I'm like, just start the new thing. I think you'll be happier if you start the new thing. So.
Yeah. It's I understand that. I understand this, but hard right now. Hi, I'm Crystal. I am the author of Incarnate's Rise. Now that I'm no longer being a cat bed at present. She's on my desk, but she's my book baby.
Yes.
It is a secret lineage paranormal fantasy with vampires, magic, werewolves, gods, and a woman who is thrown into a destiny that may or may not be her own. She is Vampire the Masquerade meets Underworld meets Buffy. She is a time, and she's my baby.
Yes.
And I'm currently working on book 2. One of the chapters. We're not even gonna mention my channel today. Fuck it. Y'all know where to find me. My shit's somewhere. But I'm currently working.
Yeah. Link below.
Yes, find me. But I'm working on book 2 right now, which originally was part of book 1, but she was split into 3 pieces. So parts of book 2 and book 3 are written, except for there's one small, very relatable problem right now, where I'm sitting here going, I have shackled myself to continue because book 2 is immediately coming after book 1. So there are things I have to do, but I'm looking at the parts I've already written going, oh my fuck, I hate everything. And do I want to do this right now? I am terrified of this becoming a thing that happened before where I wrote the first book. Incarnate's Rise is my debut because I don't want to admit to the other thing existing. It's under a different name, and I wanted to die in a fire.
Fair.
But I did do it when I was 18, and I started writing the second book, hated everything, and ran Forrest ran.
Mhm.
So I'm like, oh dear God, I'm not going to be able to do this a second time. Like, yes, I have to. I hate everything. I want to burn it on fire. And now we have a puppy.
Yes, emotional support, Riley.
Riley.
She looks so cuddly
He's
and
like, I wish
sleepy.
you would let me keep sleeping, but he wanted to get off my mom's
Aw.
bed.
Oh, Bubbles is.
Cute.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
threatening to rewrite everything. I'm threatening to start scratch on book 2, and I'm just like, oh dear God, send help now.
Yeah, we've turned this into a group freak out.
Apparently we're close
Yeah.
to the breakdown. But that's what I did, so it's your turn.
Hi, I am Esther Marie Andujar. I'm a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid career author. I write under the fantasy umbrella, and I also write under a secret pen name. There I write steamy short romances that are not getting short. I'm like struggling to get them under 20K.
They're just
So I'm
too
like,
horny. They're just too horny.
it's not even that. They are taking their sweet time, and I'm like, I know I love angst and slow burn, but this is not the brand for that.
It has to be short. I've been on a panel recently with an author that she writes like horror sci-fi, and she was telling me her first drafts, what she goes off on are 40,000 words for her first draft of a novel. A whole novel, and then she expands from there, and I'm like,
How does anyone write that
how do you
little?
do that? That's
I
crazy.
do that too. I do that as well.
Crazy.
I mean, I used to be like 30K into 50K, and now it's like 40K into 60K, and I'm like, I don't need to force myself to write more, because then I'm going to start feeling like I've added in fluff, and then I'll hate it, and then that won't be good.
Because I've tried writing a novella for one of my pen name books, because there was like a very like beloved second couple that like didn't get together. They just met at the end of the book, and so people wanted to know what happened. So I was like, oh, I'll just write a novella, and it was 75,000 words. And so it was a novel. It was just a full sequel.
Well, maybe that's what you need to do. If you're an underwriter, you just lie to yourself about. No, sorry. If you're an overwriter, you just lie to yourself about what you're writing. You say, I want to write a novella, then you end up writing a novel. If you need to actually write a novella, you say, I want to write a short story.
I like that. Like, meanwhile, over here, the original Project Incarnate, before it became Incarnate's Rise, was 140,000 words.
I remember.
Before I did the split. After publication, she was 114.
Woo!
Nice. That's a lot of words cut out.
Love big books.
But now I have to, add more to the other, so many thousand that are part of the other two.
You need to write a short story.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You gotta just like go down a lot of notches to land where you want. Yeah.
You just start doing like baby shoes for sale kind of energy.
Yeah. If you need to write 100 words, you're only allowed to write 5.
Tell a story in a sentence and then it ends a paragraph.
Well, some people do that, and then I go in for edits. I'm like, period, comma, period.
Period.
There is a novella in the 7 books in a trench coat, and I'm just like, that's probably not going to be a novella.
Yeah.
It's not. It's probably.
I mean, you can tell yourself it's a short story.
You could delude yourself, absolutely.
Just lie about the length in your own head to yourself, and then. Yeah.
But I do understand the crises because now that I don't have any deadlines whatsoever.
Yeah.
It feels like I don't have feels like I don't have any drive to do anything. And I'm just like, but if I stop writing, it's just gonna get even harder to go back and start.
So
I just went. I went to my love. And I am revising and writing a fan fiction that people keep messaging me like, you're finishing this, right? And I'm like, Yes, I'm finished. I'm like 50K in this fan fiction. I will finish it. I'm already invested myself.
Don't break the heart of the poor fanfic writers that we've all been there when
See,
the
the
authors we
thing,
loved have just gone,
I've been that. I have a few that are fully incomplete, and I'm like, I don't even know what's gonna happen, so I don't know if it's gonna get it completed.
That's me with all of my fan fictions. And people are like, "Is this abandoned?" And I'm like, "No, my day job is just very busy."
Very busy. That's what I miss about writing on Wattpad. I even debated like writing on Wattpad again just to like have that like immediate feedback and immediate response.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you have to like do something new and different. You have to leave it.
I mean, it for me it helps because I write in the K-pop fandom, and I will never take anything that is there to take it into an original. Never.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
especially when you write celebrities, you're also writing into their image.
Yeah.
So it's very tied to certain things that it doesn't translate that easily into original.
People who write fanfic about real life people, I'm always
We're weird.
I'm just like
We're weird.
It doesn't.
It's okay.
It doesn't work in my brain because as much as I love like a real life person, first of all, I've now let go of that a lot because everyone always disappoints you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But it's like I can't. If you're like, oh, like if you describe an actor perfectly, but you're like, this is an OC, or you're like, whatever. I'm like, okay, fine. But the moment you attach the real name, it can't disappear into the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I almost have a similar problem with actors who I can recognize in a show because I'll just be like thinking like, oh, you like did something similar in this other project, and it's like, no, just like get absorbed.
Yep.
You know, and then you can think about this after. But why are you analyzing right now? Like, just enjoy the performance.
But
Right?
I think the slight difference in K-pop is a lot of, at least what I have seen in the fandoms that I'm in. I'm not everywhere, can't and will not.
No.
It's they're basing it on like dynamics that you can see in like variety shows and things like that. So it's not, everyone knows what you're writing. It's not actually them because you really don't know them. Especially K-pop is
it's just over
so
their
manicure.
Yeah, but like I clicked on something because it said Supernatural, and then it was like, no, it's like Ackles, and like it was like the actors.
Yeah, the actors, not the characters.
The dynamics that you see in their interviews, and I was still like, I don't like this. Like as a reader, like it doesn't work for me, and like that's okay. And not everything is for everyone.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I'm like, I know this is like I know this is gonna live here, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I can scratch whatever I need to scratch writing wise there and move on.
Yeah. Just quickly because I wasn't here to do it while you were talking.
Yes.
This is Auburn's Linktree. This is Crystal's website. And this is Esther's Linktree. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices about pigeonholing authors and crying about their trauma. None of the people on screen, aside from me, are associated with Inimitable Books. They're just good friends. And yeah, so you can check out our books that are out and forthcoming on our website up above. And if you find something you like, please buy it. That's the best way to support us. Pre-orders are also really, really helpful in telling retailers to purchase our books. So if you see a book that you're interested in, please pre-order. If you want to increase our chances.
Tell your libraries.
But also if you want to see us on Barnes & Noble shelves, like be sure to pre-order from Barnes & Noble. If you want Amazon to like stock us more than 10 titles at a time, more than 10 copies at a time, you know, you could do that. bookshop.org gives you, supports indie bookstores, but gives you the online retailer experience. So anywhere you buy your books, regardless of whether or not you want to publicly say where you buy your books, it helps. Also, we're having a reporting problem for some reason on pre-orders of Mother Mercy by Chandra Arthur, which is like a female Dexter. So if you haven't pre-ordered the book yet and you would like to, please pre-order so that we force the system to update, because I'm staring at the number and I'm like, this is wrong. I know this is wrong, but there's no way for even Simon to force it to update if there's no new data. So, yeah. And I say Simon, we're distributed by Simon & Schuster.
Yeah.
There's not a single Simon that I actually know.
I mean, there is a Simon and a Schuster that are not doing their job.
So please check that out. And we're going to start this sprint at the 5-minute mark. I am confident we can keep it for 3 more minutes.
Yeah.
We shall see. I am trying to behave. Because I have like a gazillion things. I'm like, did you watch this, Auburn? Did you watch that, Auburn? Did you see this?
Well, I have a month of not writing. Brilliant. I only read 2 books, so.
So you probably watch a lot of things. I mean, honestly, the only one that is present in my head is Kemjira. I still have not gotten over it.
Yeah, obviously I've watched Kemjira. Best Thai BL of the year. Yeah, I've watched Kemjira.
The people with the dyed hair were just like.
I mean, I can kind of. I feel like I can kind of say it, but I don't know if it I'm pretty sure it doesn't count. But it's like I'm over here 3 months late. I watched K-pop Demon Hunters. Does that count?
I haven't watched it, so it's okay.
I am still late because everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's amazing," and I'm like, "I'm sure it is." I don't have what is it? It's like a 2-hour long movie.
It's an hour 30, I think. It's 90
Something
minutes.
Like
okay, whatever. I don't have more than 20 minutes of free time at a time.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I really want to watch it, and I just don't have the time right now.
I brushed it off because my usual interests don't vibe. But then I found the 3 big songs.
Yes.
I listened to them because they came up with how a lot of TikTokers, they take video game and movies and then they blend that this song works with this image. And it's like, oh yeah, no, 100%. But also Free, Idol, and This Is What It Sounds Like are so Godsborn coded for Garnet's Rise.
Oh, I love that.
That I'm just like, I text my editor, I'm like, how are these songs coded for my stuff? And I just got a string of laughing emojis. So that sent me down a rabbit hole to eventually.
I've really only heard Golden a little bit, and it's just I'm actively trying to avoid any of the content from it.
I mean,
yeah, you want to be surprised.
I want to experience it as fresh as possible, despite everyone being like, "It's amazing."
Yeah.
And I believe that, and I'm excited. And then there was the whole racist of it must have been AI, and it's like. No, have you considered
I also feel
talented?
Yeah, I also feel that K-pop Demon Hunter is not necessarily for me, who is so deep in the fandom. Before it went out, I'm wearing an EXO shirt.
Yeah,
and that was the talk of your idol, the song.
It's
and I'm
very
just
much for people who aren't in it, and it's kind of the same way that when all of a sudden fanfic started I'm not talking about the shit show that's happened over the summer where they're literally calling it fanfic and marketing on the original IP, and that's super problematic, not just because of what the IP it endangers all fanfic. But when it's 50 Shades of Grey was Twilight fanfic, and people looking down on fanfic, and we're like, Paradise Lost was fanfic of the Bible. Calm down.
Yeah.
Was it Jane Austen wrote a bunch of her books based on fanfic or fanfic was made from Jane Austen's book that also turned. I watched this 3-hour
Jane
like
Austen was not
documentary.
writing fanfic. So much fanfic has been written of Jane Austen. And,
Okay,
and
I
movies, things like
it's
that.
been a couple of months since I watched this video, but it was like the history of fan fiction and
Okay.
like how it started and what all like different literatures branched off it are now considered like actual literature and like
Oh
and
yeah,
then
Yeah.
no,
ending in the controversy that happened this summer. It was
Yeah.
a really intense, amazing
If you
video, and I'm
find
like,
that video, I'd love to watch it. There is a chance
Yeah.
it's been recommended to me, and I just again didn't have time.
I wish
Because I've gotten so many video essays in my feed. I'm like, I don't have time for you. Also, we overshot it, but I like this.
No one's
conversation.
surprised.
Yeah.
I like this
Okay,
conversation. So let's keep
Yeah.
it going until the 10-minute mark. But then I'll
Yeah.
actually make a
Yeah.
stop at that point.
If you're a K-pop enjoyer, you will notice that like that's not how it works when watching K-pop Demon Hunters. But if you can turn your brain off and just like enjoy it, it's a really good time. My nephew watched it first, and he
Yeah.
loved it. I've probably had K-pop Demon Hunters running in my home for weeks on end when it first came out. Like he was on the pulse. He knew he loved it. But he also listens to K-pop. He loves 17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it is possible for
That's a
people
K-pop
in it
group,
to
by the way.
enjoy it, but no, it's not the same way that like
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you're hip hop and you like
Mhm.
Hamilton, you're like, oh, Hamilton has a bunch of nods, but it's not like
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's not
Exactly.
actually Biggie, it's not actually
Mhm.
Tupac, it's not actually Big Pun.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
And they
like,
reference
like,
like K-dramas
at the same
too,
time,
so
like
that's like
it's not
Yeah.
actually it's not actually history. Like he took
I
a
think-
lot of creative license.
I think also for me, who has been watching K-dramas for so long, it's like, for everyone, it's like, oh, this is cool and new. And I'm like, I can already think of like 5 dramas that
100%.
already did this. But you know, I'm not going to be
Yeah.
that person.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll
just
watch
gonna
you
walk
know,
away.
you watch a rom-com and it'll be like Rivals to Lovers. It'll be like, oh, it's fresh. I'm like, no, Jane Austen did it first. And like, there's nothing wrong with what it is, and
Yeah.
it's cool. But like, let's give credit where it's due, and then appreciate the new
Yeah,
thing.
not only that, I'm like, in Netflix, there are K-dramas that have already done this.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
you know?
Well, that's probably why Netflix was like, yeah, this works. Like,
Oh,
let's-
and 100%.
like
Yeah.
they wouldn't greenlight something that they didn't already have evidence would do well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or they do and they cancel it like 3 weeks later.
Yeah, without any
True.
promo. Like I found out that the book Half Bad had been adapted under a title that had nothing to do with the book. No one knew what it was. And then everyone found out about it in its cancellation announcement. And I'm like, why do you throw money at something and not even try to make it profitable? And someone who worked in the industry was like, oh, like, because they either have to, there are certain quotas and things like that they either
Yeah.
have to produce or
Mhm.
spend
And if
money.
they already bought the IP and then
Yeah,
Mhm.
like
they
the
don't wanna
rights could be
lose more money.
expiring or something. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
The amount of like Game of Thrones stuff that was like trying to be made and immediately canceled within like a short amount of time
Mhm.
because they had to use the IP but couldn't actually like yeah, no, this is really hard. We're not actually coming up with the plot for this insert show here, so we're
is
just gonna
House of
scrap
the
it.
Dragon still going, or is that?
Yeah, it is the only one as far as I know.
I
But,
stopped
like-
paying attention. I honestly, like,
Yeah.
I haven't logged into my fandom Twitter in a long time just because Inimitable got so busy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I have no idea if House of the Dragon is still going. I have no idea if Rings of Power is still going. A lot of people in
Yeah.
this fandom switched over to writing about Wednesday when the new season came out. And I'm just like, I don't know what's
I
up.
think Rings of Powers have one more season. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think.
I haven't been paying
Don't
attention
quote
to
me on
that. The only reason I even know a little bit about Game of Thrones is because I watched a video where they're like, here's everything that's happened and not happened with the Game of Thrones IP. Like one video.
Okay,
Awesome.
we're gonna start the sprint in 3, 2, 1. But yeah, like, the Game of Thrones IP is a special case in my opinion because the books aren't. We're back. How did we do?
I've done well, and also slight tangent. I've gotten to the debate part of the 3-act structure when planning this book, but I've also been trying to make a playlist for it, and I just stumbled upon a song by Raymond Scott, which is Portofino 1, and it's just sound, it's just music, and he's and now I've gone down a rabbit hole of what this album even is. It's all just it's just composed sound and a factory, and they published it after he had already passed, and it's the weirdest music I've ever heard. It sounds like a full sci-fi soundtrack. So if you like bleepity bloppity, no lyric kind of music, it's very good. So I'm just desperately trying to find why he made this album. That's what I've done.
That's hilarious. I had to go back into Incarnate's Rise because there was a very specific plot point that is worded in a very specific way that I have to make sure goes through into this chapter, that I had written it wrong. And then now I have to realize that I have to rewrite this entire chapter to fit that very specific thing because it's not it. I should have just had my outline open on my other screen and mistakes were made, and I'm good. Fine. I have to rewrite all this and I hate it. And my friend Marta was streaming, so I'm like, well, instead of dealing with this amount of oh dear God, I'm gonna go jump in the chat there for a minute to let my brain decompress from the panic. Mm-hmm. And then we'll get to it. And then I looked, I'm like, yep, nope, there's only 2 minutes over on Inimitable. So this chapter's going to be next Frit's problem.
Perfect.
Oh, I love that because I think it was this past Friday during the stream. I was jumping around. I don't know what I want to do. And I was listening to music and then I got unstuck from the serialized paranormal that I published on Coffee and Patreon, which I haven't touched in so long because I was so stuck in this scene. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I'll write it, and then I'm like, fudge, I need a fact that I know I wrote it. I don't know where I wrote it.
That kills me. Oh
so gosh. It took me 2 sprints, I think, or a sprint and a half, to read through chapters of one specific POV, because I remember which POV was at the very least, to find just the color of the magic.
Yes. I've had to open my own book to reference what I've done in the last 3 weeks.
So then I was like, let me put it in the Notion, because it was not in my Notion page, of course. So I added it, and I'm like, now I have it there. And then by the end of I kept writing, but it was not to say the flow was interrupted. But yeah, I totally feel you on that, Crystal. You were talking of oh, I experienced this a couple of days ago.
You know what's crazy? We write these stories. It comes from our brains, but all have books where I'll get comments from readers that they're like, aren't their eyes brown? Why did you say green? I'm like, because I don't remember. That's why. I just picked. My bad. I can't remember anything. They remember everything.
Regina does that for me, and it's so good.
There are times where I've made jokes about Elizabeth's teleporting jacket in the draft right before publishing. It was just like, wait, there's a jacket here. There's not a jacket, but now there's a jacket here. This is my editor has made oh look, it's the teleporting jacket. And I'm like, even if it's not the teleporting jacket, now that is just the reference of things that I have changed into something else by accident. It's like, hey, look, there goes the teleporting jacket.
Yeah.
I love it.
For this sprint, I posted the chapter for the fanfic, and I answered comments, and then I opened 2 projects that are different, completely different, 2 different pen names. We shall see what I work on.
Which one jumps at you?
I'm like, I don't want to decide, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make tea. So I want to make tea.
I'm just gonna not.
I'm like, I just opened them and bye.
Yep.
So that's my update. How about you, Sarah?
I am working on the next video script,
Oh, nice.
Fun.
and
Nice.
I think this video might be longer than even the like 23 or 22-minute one that I posted on Saturday. And I made these long scripts thinking like, oh, when I film, I normally like will skip entire sections, like if I'm not feeling it as I'm recording. And for the last one, I actually filmed everything, which was unusual. And then as I was editing, I was like, there's so little I can cut out. This is such a long video. This is so not normal. It's going to break the algorithm because it's not what people expect from this channel. And I'm like,
Is it something that you can do a two-parter?
well, I made it all one for the world building. So I now, like, I made a decision to do that. Part 2 probably would have been better, but like, I don't want to go back and film the intro.
I feel that.
Like, this is part 2. So, you know, I'm making a playlist about like improving your writing craft.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just going to be longer too. So if anyone here hasn't watched that, please do, and please comment. You can half listen. I won't be offended. But just so you know, the full watch time
Yeah,
and
helps a lot.
engagement, it really
Yeah.
helps. But yeah, I'm
Dreading.
yeah, hold on, how many bullet points do I have in this script and how many have I gone over? Have I actually like written out? I've written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points out that don't include like the intro.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more parts. So I'm like halfway through.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it during the next sprint, and then I think I should be reading a book, but given that Holly's book comes out after Chantel's, I think I might actually just like format Chantel's, because that's the next step for it,
Yeah,
and that's less spring work
true.
than reading.
Especially after
or-
scripting
yeah,
a video.
it's
Yeah.
like like yes, I'll be reading the words, but it's a lot more copy paste, and then only having to read the words if it's like, oh, this doesn't lay out as well, and I can't like fudge it with like kerning. So
Yeah. Let's just hope I don't pivot and watch something, because I was this close. I'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the sneaky thing that I used to do way back in the beginning of the year, and just watch a BL episode.
Same.
But who knows?
What comes out? Is there anything rotating today? Anything on today?
I think the ones that I am paying attention come Fridays. I will watch.
I think so too.
Saturday. I don't think I have anything Sundays. But because I am still not over Kenjira, I just went and started and rewatched Design, because it's kind of like the same kind of thing, but steamier.
Oh, that's good. If you want to still live in that world, that's good.
Yeah, it's like Design is the adult version of Kenjira.
100%. I watch like reactors, and there's 2 reactors I watch that have just started Kimjira. They're like about to watch episode 9. I'm so excited. So I get to like relive the show.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for long enough for me to go ahead and rewatch it. I also need to finish the next Prince. I have not finished that one. It just
I thought I was the only one. I know. You know when I stopped? I stopped when the main character and his bodyguard kissed. I was like, well, now it's not fun.
Oh,
Now the tension is gone. Now it's gonna be like just fan service the rest of the show. I was like, I don't want to watch that. I wanted like a well thought out script.
See, you have okay. So,
but I don't know what episode they kissed.
Because
I love that it was a slow burn. I was so sad that they kissed. I was like, no, you shouldn't.
Early because let me see where I stopped halfway after that. I already saw the 2 NC scenes, which
really?
In BL fandom, those are the like smexy, spicy scenes.
The spicy scenes. They're called NC scenes. Yes.
Yeah. Where is my... So I stopped on episode 11. So I'm just like right around the corner to finish it.
Oh my god, yeah, you have a couple of episodes left. Also, like, I love NetJJ. I can't wait for their series. I love a time travel thing. But I'm like, why is there a 4th couple in this show? I'm like, where's the women? What happened to her? What? I wanted her to be a main character, but it's just more. And I was like, I don't know if we have enough time for all of these storylines.
I don't think so because they're barely touched on the prince and the servant couple.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's like they're established, but not established enough to the watchers. Yeah. And then the reason I think they're not doing the princess and the instructor is because it's too similar to the main couple.
Probably, yeah.
It's just gender swap.
It's true. Yeah, I think like it is like a production that was made just to be beautiful, but I think it has very little substance. And me being an asexual legend, I just need more in my BL. I need more.
Yeah, I actually, at the point that the main couple is at in their acting career, you should give them substance. Because this is not their first project. This is at least their 5th or the 6th project together and separate, because they have taken time to do separate things to up their acting chops. Like, we're done with this brooding, sassy thing. We're not in a concert selling them as a couple. We're in a TV show. And I mean, you made like all of this world building and you're doing nothing with it.
Nothing with it. Like, they like that's the thing. The stage is perfect. The first 2 episodes gagged me. I was
wonderful.
Like, yes, Dumandi, yes, finally. Nunu is like the main character. The actor's name is Nunu. Crystal, I'm so sorry. He is such a good actor, and he really turned it out those first episodes. And then it felt like they were doing a regular college BL, and they just all happened to be like princes and all that kind of stuff. They should have leaned into like the political intrigue. They should have leaned into a mystery. They should have leaned into like the death of his mother. Like, really leaned into that, and they just didn't. Yeah. It was all just like a performance.
Yeah, and I stopped with the competition episodes because I'm on episode 11. I think this only has 14 episodes. I think this is just like by memory, so I may be wrong. And I'm like,
you're right.
You're just starting the main thing. This dude got brought into this world.
Yes.
4 episodes before your ending, and you're just starting the competition. Yeah. This is stupid.
It's like doing the Hunger Games and doing the Hunger Games in the last 20 minutes of the movie.
Exactly.
My hot take about BL, all BL could be shorter. 14 episodes should have been 12, should have been 10. 12 episode show should have been 9.
My exception is Perfect 10-liners.
Okay, my exception is that too, because it feels like an anthology, because every couple got 8 episodes.
But also this is gonna be a hot take.
I can't wait.
I think the middle couple should have been 7 episodes, not 8. Okay. And then that additional should have gone to either the first couple or the last couple.
Esther, I'm gonna agree with you.
Like, 100% they dragged that couple out so much.
And here's the thing, they dragged it, and for what? Because, like, his whole, like, there's, like, this, Crystal, again, I'm so sorry. There's this whole thing that the main character in the second couple is, like, afraid of the dark. And then they just kind of fix it magically.
By the power of love.
Like, we didn't need to do that. They should have given it to the last couple.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the last couple had to share their screen time with the side couple, Auburn's couple. In the second, like, they had to share all their screen time with all these other couples, so they should have had an extra episode. Esther, I agree with you. Hot take approved. Yes, that is my exception. Ensemble shows, they are allowed to be longer.
Yeah. Cause also I think about the BL from, was it last year or 2023? We Are, from like Pun and Pullin.
I love We Are, yes.
They feel they are a cast of, like, this is like a quintessential college romance, Crystal. 100%. This is like quintessential. But it's a cast kind of
absolutely.
It's a cast kind of situation. So they, like, what's the main couple, but there's space for other couples.
Yes, all the stories are happening at the same time.
It's pretty much like real life. You know when you have a really big group of friends and you're watching in real time how they're coupling together. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like that vibe, but in a TV. So,
I love. And then Forever You project's gonna come back.
I haven't seen it.
I'm sorry I left you to fend for yourself, Crystal.
I've just been
Riley had a little thing, so.
I am excited for them, even though I have no idea what's going on.
If I ever had a BL podcast, Esther would have to be my co-host. But at the same time, I feel like we have the same opinion on everything, and I don't know what we would talk about.
I don't know, because I do have, like, there's some BLs that people are like, oh my god, you have to watch it. And then I read what is it about, and I'm like, why? No, that is just a waste of my time.
Which one? Tell me one. I have to know. I won't tell anybody.
We're live on the internet. I mean, if you want to pop it as a private chat, you can.
I don't mind. You guys know I'm like so stupid honest. Like, I get myself into trouble for it.
So funny.
People talk about, oh god, how is it called?
I
know that the main dude was in fudge.
It's because I've put you on the spot. That's what it is.
Okay, so the BL Don't Say No, the brother of the main guy.
Yes, the Love Sunset or whatever. Is that what you're doing?
No. So they
were like printing soon. So if you haven't entered,
I need to find the name. I think, was it Tom Form? Is the BL? Yes, that BL. I'm like,
Esther, I don't want to watch that either. I'm telling you, we have the same opinion. Because one, I don't like the manga it's based on. Because I tried reading the manga and it's bad. Because there's a lot of dubious consent, and I don't find that romantic.
And
then the guy who was in Don't Say No, he wears colored contacts the whole time, and I hate colored contacts, so I can't watch it. It's too spooky. I don't like it.
Also, there is specific couple. They did. Oh God, I need to.
Well, Esther
really
remembers.
research.
We're gonna start the sprint.
Yeah, because I don't remember.
One. Happy productivity, everyone. How do you?
I feel like the sprints are going by so fast.
I know.
I hit a point where I'm like, I should really like figure out the rules of the magic in this book. So I was just like rereading about hard versus soft magic and deciding like what I should really have figured out before I get any further outlining.
My YouTube video on Inimitable Books is all about world building and perfect timing.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Well, I know what I'm doing my next sprint. I'm watching
No,
that.
seriously, it sounds like we scripted this. We did it.
We did it. It's so funny. It's literally what I'm doing. I haven't wrote like a magical book in so long. The last like several books I've written have been contemporary, so I need the refresher. Let's go. But that's all I did. I was just like trying to remember how to write.
I wrote a little bit more. I backtracked again to make sure that who knows what and how many for what, because my plot isn't convoluted, I swear, it just feels like it right now. Because it's like I have so many different characters who only have like so much of the full picture. And it's like, okay, well, this the villain knows a lot more, but only the main character knows how much the villain knows, but even then she doesn't know everything because the whole conversation was interrupted. Like, it's all part of book one, so I'm just like, okay, so what all came out in that conversation? Because this is the moment where it's like in book two, they're trying to get help right now, and Darian, my mentor, my guy with all the cards, is just kind of like, I'm not telling everyone anything because I don't trust anybody here. This whole thing has to, like, the doors have to stay closed so the flood doesn't come in and everything goes to shit. Nobody has said anything to Elizabeth, who is and so she is just like, I literally didn't choose any of this. Here's this word vomit of everything nobody else is supposed to know because nobody told her to keep her goddamn mouth shut. So everybody in the room is like, what? And so I'm writing that scene, so I have to make sure that everything was said in the right order or wasn't said, so she has this moment. So, yeah.
Oh, nice. When you nailed it, that's gonna be such a great scene.
Oh my god.
Because it's not if you nail it, it's when you nail it. Because I know you will.
So. I hope it's a when, because Lord help me. The strings.
It's so, again, yeah, you're like pulling so many, you're orchestrating a conversation the way a lot of people orchestrate battles. It's fabulous. Love it. I actually wrote. I wrote in one of the two projects. I got 244 books. How do you see? I don't talk about this one. Like, no one knows about this project at all, because it's kind of like partially for me and partially to see if I can write something like this. What I can say is they're definitely older characters, and it's sort of magical realism, sort of. So, yeah. And I was I've been writing in first POV for too long, and this one is third POV, and then I'm like, fudge. I need to go back and change all of this.
Oh my god. No. My dream, all the dream sequences that happen in my series are first person. Mm-hmm. It's post or be like or present tense. Sorry, so it's because that's all supposed to be like in there, and then outside of those, it's back into third. And the amount of times where I'm jumping back into present or past, and you get the idea. Tenses are hard, and I keep fucking it up. I can't even talk about it right. I keep fucking it up.
I know. Sometimes I let myself do it wrong just to get the words out, and then future Auburn's like, I hate you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tenses. Don't even get me started. They are my nemesis. They are my Achilles heel. They're
Mhm.
just like, they are the heel that I know I will die on because I just can't save myself at
I
all.
have I
I will be right back.
if this is a known quantity, is Future Crystal is gonna hate me. My beta readers probably gonna hate me. My editor really gonna hate me. In the process that is
Well,
going to
hopefully your editor isn't going to see this version because you'll have done edits based on the beta readers.
yes, no, 100%. There were a couple that escaped by the time the final draft
Well, you're
had
always going
come
to miss
around.
something, but the
Yeah.
idea
Yeah.
is that you have the beta reader so that it's not all.
Yeah, no. I just it's gonna happen. It's gonna be better, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, at least I'm not trying to force myself to go from zero to publication in a year, because I said that once and I had a friend get really mad at me. It's like, your ambition, don't do it.
No.
Take your slow down.
You don't write books short enough for that to be a thing.
Exactly.
I do. I was able to do 3 books in 3 months, and not 3 books in 9 months. Oh, not 3 books in 3 months. That's crazy. I was able to do 3 book, like from start to finish. Each book had 3 months on its own,
Yeah.
and I
I'm
don't
Yeah.
ever want to do that again.
if I can get this into betas by the midpoint of next year, I'll be happy. That's my current goalpost. We'll see if she moves. We know your girl loves to move a good old fashioned goalpost. So like, it's
Mm-hmm.
fine.
Well, you should see, because that, you're in what chapter number? Chapter.
I am currently in chapter 10/12 because I'm in chapter 12, but I
Mm-hmm.
have to keep going back to chapter 10 to make sure it lines up to prepare for 12.
Yeah.
Out of and usually, like, I try to go to 30. I
Okay.
think Incarnate's Rise is 39 to 42. It's one of those. I don't remember.
Mm.
I have it. Because it was 42, but then I added more, and then I took out 37. So there are 37 plus the epilogue and the prologue. So if I can get to, like, 100,000 words, 40-ish chapters, it'll be fine.
Nice. I mean, it's possible, but also we're coming into the holidays, and that takes so much time, even when we don't intend to.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't
Yeah.
worry about it. I mean, there were 4 chapters by the, uh, in the very final draft of Incarnate's Rise that were added in the final draft that never existed before, and it was like a last minute. Yep, we're adding these chapters in to make the flow better. So I had to, like, redraft. I'm in final copy edits. It's fine, but we did it, so I'm not complaining. You're not
And
complaining.
that messes up with your brain too, because you're already in like final pages. You're very much just like polishing things, finish up the product, little things here and there, and then you just like draft
Hmm.
from zero and
Hmm.
make it pretty quick enough because we're already in the final stage for the rest of the book.
Uh-huh.
Anytime that I have to do that with my shorter books, I'm always like, my brain cannot.
Literally
compute.
up until release day, I was in a manic panic of how the hell is all of this going to work, and then I'm just like, and I don't care, we're done. We're done. We're releasing this, like, tomorrow. Well, like, I'm exaggerating because it was like the 12th was my editing deadline. It's like,
Yeah,
I can, like, this is as good as it's going to be. Hands up, step away from your work.
that's true. Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
Hmm.
It's best thing you can do in this moment. Publishing.
We're not going to talk
Interesting
about, by the
times.
time I plan on doing the hardcover, how many edits I noticed happened in Project Incarnate. So I got to fix those before I plan on doing the hardcover. That's
Oh yeah.
that's a book 2 after book 2 launched problem. I have plans, and I'm going to hate myself by the time those plans happen.
Don't we all? Sarah, your formatting?
I'm waiting to do the forest room
Oh.
because I just had to do one last focus challenge task on this account to unlock it. And we're so close. We're like 2 minutes away from me unlocking it on this account. So I was
Let's
like,
go.
we'll keep
Let's
chatting.
go.
We'll be fine.
Oh. Sorry, my nephew demanded juice.
Very important.
And he's
Rightfully
like,
so.
I didn't think you did
Unforgivable.
these streams anymore, so where are you? What's happening?
Yeah. Yeah, the adjustment's gonna take some time. That is, I mean, it took me some time because I forget that you guys switch time. We don't here in Puerto Rico. So I like woke
Because
up
you're
and I'm like,
sane.
yeah. Well, that's debatable. But anyways. I woke up at 8:30 and I'm like, oh no, I have 30 minutes. And then I'm like, no, Esther, you have an hour and a half. You're fine. You have enough time to dilly dally. Also, my
Oh my God,
parentheses-
cute.
Oh, wait, my Chihuahua has his own personal. Oh, nice.
That's cute.
6x6. I think I had one of those when I was living in the U.S. I think. But yeah, I
think
put
Riley
it in
would
the
try
comment.
to eat the air.
No, really?
Well, that's what she does with the blow dryer. She goes like,
Oh.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Oh,
Cute.
that's hilarious. Just to close the parentheses from the other chat, it was Jack and Joker. That couple cannot get into it at all.
Oh!
Oh boy.
See,
yeah, I saw
see,
that
I'm
in
a
the
baby.
chat, and I was like, I'm
I'm
not
a-
going to bring attention to it, but
Nope.
hopefully Auburn sees.
I'll say this,
Hard.
Novia. I haven't watched it because I think huge spoiler. I think it has a tragic ending. Or there was like
No,
a
they're together. They're together.
They're together? Okay, because like I'm a baby and I want everything to have a happily ever after in my BL.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how they are together. They're together. Just them as couple, them as actors. It's just no.
they had a rough going. It's hard your first BL to be like a cheating plot. That's rough. And like really like rough production. It's rough.
Yeah.
I'd give it a chance.
Look,
Okay, we found a
If you
disagreement.
say rough one
Yeah.
more time, you're a dog.
My problem is like something they cannot fix. One of them, I'm not. I am and I am not a voice person.
Oh.
So with Thai language especially, it's so it's in your face when the voice of someone is like really high or really low. And uncomfortably high, uncomfortably low. And one of them, his voice is just like grates on my ears. And I'm like, F no. I don't
That's
care
fair.
if you did a masterpiece, if you won an award, I cannot listen to you talk. I can't.
That's so funny.
I just can't. And then the other one, his acting is not that great. He's kind of like.
And listen, you for me, you don't have to be a
horrible.
great actor, but it has to be like okay. And like I'll watch a terrible show. I love bad shows, but the chemistry has to be there, and like it has to feel camp. If you're gonna be a bad actor, you need to be in a campy show.
True.
But I'll give anything a chance.
Nah, not me.
I'll drop stuff. I drop stuff all the time, but I'll watch something at 1.5 speed to like get it done.
Same. That's how I did the first 2 seasons of Bridgerton. Not 1.5, 2 speeds.
That's so
Because
funny.
it's just like, I mean,
Even the second season?
Both seasons.
Oh.
Both
Hold
seasons.
on. Save this for after the spring.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I got thoughts on Bridgerton.
Oh no, I'm gonna be the only one at the table
coming
not
back
knowing what
to
the hell's going on. Oh,
It's
that's not
okay.
good.
It's okay. I'll include you. You'll get pissed off by plot descriptions. even if I don't know who any of these characters are, and that's
I can't wait.
in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Final sprint. I finished the script. I did not get to finish it in the last sprint because our third one turned into me having to walk Riley, and she's just been having some GI stuff this morning.
Oh, pupperses.
Yeah, but I think she's okay. How'd the rest of you do?
Well, I've done great because I'm watching a most excellent video about world building.
Love it.
This will probably be the comment I leave, but as soon as you were like, how does this make your character's life more difficult? If it doesn't, then like probably leave it out. And I love that. So I was like, absolutely, I'm writing that down as a note. Because I love making my character's life difficult.
It's fun.
But it's been good. It's been good. It has like relieved some of my stress of like diving into magic again.
Yay! I finished chapter 12. I'm not sure if it landed. I think it landed. We'll find out, because if I stay on 12 any longer, I'm not going to finish this damn book. So I started moving on. I'm a little excited to write this chapter because it's supposed to be like the first seeds to a romantic subplot that's going to be one of the novellas later. So it's just supposed to be just this cute moment between two side characters. They're gonna have lunch, and he's gonna try to make her feel better because she has been angry at everything since the end of book 1. So it's just like, I literally named because I started an outline that, as promised, I did abandon it when November hit because we're drafting, damn it. It is called the Levity chapter because it's just supposed to be like, bring it down a little. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be cute before we ratchet everything up and everything goes right back to hell.
Those chapters are needed. They're very needed.
Yes.
Yeah. I stay in the same project. Surprise, surprise. I added 281 words. And my brain went to a tangent, and I just started to look. I have a ridiculously big, I don't know how to even show it. And there's a pile of notebooks behind me. Almost all of them are for a story or a series or various stories. And I'm just like, I need to do something with this. And then I'm like, no, because you're already in your Notion. You have like hundreds. Like, stop. Just get this done. Oh, but yeah, that's what I did. I kind of like wrote and realized that I have plenty more stories on paper that are not in my Notion. And I have a page in my Notion for like dumping ideas.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the pages that already have like a series name and characters and a word building or outlining. Yo, I need a clone because I will die and not even half of these things are gonna get written. A clone.
Big mood.
I love it.
I need a clone as well.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Clones are great.
We need to keep buying Inimitable Books so she can so Sarah can fund her team.
Exactly.
Yep.
And Sarah will have time to watch the things that she want to watch. Like,
yep.
That watch, I can only imagine that watch list.
It's embarrassingly long.
Probably watch list is bigger than my read list.
Probably. It's been growing for years.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
I hope everyone enjoyed getting the November flower. during that last.
Yes.
I didn't see.
I actually did. I just looked at my little forest for today because I was curious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna get this so early.
Wait, now I need to. This is for the challenge for November, right?
Yeah.
The focus challenge. Oh, now I'm participating because I want it.
I always complete the challenges for the month because I'm just like, I want to have the option.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're so pretty. Thank you. Now that I see it, like really see it, I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna use my forest and get it in my account. I also freak out because I play Repo with a couple of friends who are some of them are on YouTube and some aren't. Um, and since they did an upgrade, there's a lot of mods that we use that are not working,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to like wait for updates. So it's like, I don't know. Let me check. Let's see. And I check, and the 3 biggest ones we've been waiting for updates have been updated, and I'll freak out on the Discord with a video. And I'm like, if you guys are awake, go! Like, this is not a trail.
I've done that. Like new thing, updates we can play.
I mean, especially when you're playing Repo with friends, playing what gamers call vanilla, so no mods, no upgrades or anything, is so painful. And because they updated it and added 10 more monsters and then made it even harder, it's even more painful. So we're like, we need those upgrades. We're stuck in the 7th level.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to get past level 7, and it's just like infuriating. So yeah, I was like, go.
Everything's updating. My family, they're playing Peak. And Peak got an update and a new map. And when I went to bed last night, I've gotten back into Animal Crossing. Like, that's the difference. They were screaming. And at each other.
Animal Crossing is coming out with new stuff too come January.
Yeah, I know.
I
was
am
already
not gonna
playing
touch
before
it.
The update. They did it for me. They knew I picked it back up again.
Honestly, I'm like,
a lot
I
of
want
games
it,
are getting updates.
but
Yeah.
yeah. Well, like even the game I played constantly, like WoW's getting their new stuff coming in the next, few days / few weeks / few months. I'm kind of like, oh no, I am gonna have to meter my time again because new stuff hyper focus, but also book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am forcing myself to like stick to the schedule no matter what comes out. God dang it!
Good for you.
We'll see if I actually do.
For me, it's kind of like hard because Spirit City, which is the cozy game that I kind of like use for like body doubling, co-working, they are gonna release their Christmas things pretty soon.
Ooh.
And they have added animations, like you can now interact with your spirit animal. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna now hyper focus on this. I still haven't bought the train one, the train upgrade, and I better get a lot of writing with all of this.
Yeah.
I
have never heard of that before. I'm looking it up now.
Oh, it's so cute and so... I love it. I 100% love it. I ebb and flow with the amount of time that I use it, but it's always fun. And then the Repo update. I am not going to talk about The Sims.
No.
When we don't have to.
You don't. I feel like that was a mutual feeling of...
I know, the big sky.
The only thing I'm going to say is, like, I will keep playing it because, damn it, I have spent a lot of money in that game and I will get my money's word.
A lot of money, but no more.
But also it's like...
What's up with the... I haven't played it since I was 12 or younger.
So EA... Well, I'll try to do this really quick because it hurts my soul. EA is getting bought out by a Saudi Arabia
Private company.
Everyone's freaking out. A bunch of creators that are professionally in the Sims world are leaving it. Sims future is up in the air, especially since nobody wants to support EA that is, screwing their community yet again by, this is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's a big bummer. And they're like talking about how like to recoup their money, they're probably going to be using a lot of AI. They're probably going to have to like quicken out the release and all that kind of stuff. But like the game breaks every time they make something new. Yeah,
it's just another thing on the dumpster fire that is EA. As a company.
I will say, because I follow mostly cozy YouTubers, and all of my faves have dropped out of like the Simmer rewards, which I love. An acute like effect this has is that they're all trying new games, and they all just seem so excited. And I'm like, well, at least like this good has come out of it, because now they're like getting to like expand their brand. Yeah. So if like something does happen and like they'll never be able to make Sims content again, they'll still like have something to do.
Yeah, like I'm glad that like I finished my Dragon Age play, because I play games like on the Monday. My Monday streams are gaming streams, and I did Dragon Age Veilguard. I've been a big fan of the Dragon Age franchise for years. I'm glad that I spent that cashy money before all of this kind of fell through. I might delist my EA videos just as kind of like I don't want
association.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's not just Sims. It's all of EA.
All of EA. Yeah,
and that makes me so upset.
I know.
The crazy thing is like, and I don't still up in the air. Me, Des, and Dee started playing a challenge together on Sims a couple of weeks before the announcement, and we were like, really? And we tried the Twitch together, and that kind of like with gaming, it's very clunky. Because Sims is so heavy. It's such a heavy game. Sims 4 specifically is too heavy. For the amount of no CC that I have, it's so heavy. And we were like, so, I'm like, if I stream it, because I'll sometimes I will, and I'm just whatever. I'm probably gonna be the little devil and fiend I am, and be like, don't buy it. Don't buy it. You have someone in college, you have someone who has a gaming studio. They probably have a friend code that they can give you the thing for free. Yeah. I have like. Don't. As someone who has never bought full price anything Sims, because I refuse to.
Exactly. That shit always goes on sale.
Yep. Yeah. I will never buy a Sims full price. Ever. Have not. And like that means I'm probably never going to try that really cool business and hobbies expansion, because now I'm never giving EA any more of my money. Like, fuck.
I mean, but you could find someone with a code that will give it for free.
That is true.
Or we can go back to the early 2000s, LimeWire.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me.
You can catch my drift.
Piracy.
No.
No, like...
I'm not on a publisher's YouTube channel. No. We are not communicating.
Yeah, true.
That's true. That is true.
This is not like chat among friends. I don't.
Yeah, we are not.
I don't pirate things.
No.
And that's my choice. But I'm just no. We're not gonna promote.
We're not associating that on this.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I love you all, but no.
Of course. But what was your Bridgerton hot take?
Yes.
Do you remember?
I have a lot of them. So I need to. What was the specific comment that made me say like, oh?
Because I watched both seasons on 2-speed.
2-speed, yeah.
Okay, both of this. all of the seasons make the men much better than they are in the books.
Oh, 100%.
Like much less toxic, but there's still
100%.
toxicity. And there is something in season 1 that was actually handled with sensitivity in the book that got completely glossed over in the show. And I'm like really disappointed in Shonda Rhimes for that.
Yeah, it's super problematic.
Yeah. And
But all of her shows are like that, so
I know,
that's
but
kind
it's
of
like this was done in the
brand.
source material, and you chose to not do it, handle it well. So that I'm upset about. And then you know, the choice to make it almost all about who actually Lady Whistledown is throughout the whole show. It felt like you're giving short shrift to the first 2 seasons, where there were also like main characters of color, and they didn't get rap parties, which was BS.
So
and like
weird.
certain actors have like talked about like basically it was racist on set, which isn't cool. But then story-wise, you get to the 3rd season where you're just like, yeah, you have to diverge from the book because of all this groundwork that you've laid, but it also feels like you didn't really know what you were doing at times, especially with a certain character, Benedict, because in the books he's very consistent. In seasons 1 and 2, you have him being consistent and great, and then season 3 was like, let's throw that out the window before his 4th season. The 4th season is based on the 3rd book, which is the most problematic book in the entire series, in my opinion. So I don't even know that I'm going to watch the season. And then if you don't like Queen Charlotte in the main show, that's because Shonda Rhimes inserted a character that didn't exist in the world. But if you're like, I'm interested or whatever, or you actually want to watch the real best part of the Netflix Shonda Rhimes Bridgerton world, is to watch the Queen Charlotte show, but it has spoilers for the first 2 seasons. So it's like, yeah, although the main spoiler for the first 2 seasons is, surprise, the couple gets together, which is a spoiler,
which is not a spoiler in romance.
For all romance.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say the actual show, I think the acting and the casting is perfect. I have problems with the writing in adaptation and pacing, and especially once they started doing part 1 and part 2, they I'm like, you are messing yourself up, and I don't appreciate it, because you've proven that you were able to do it before. And then I'm just, I'm really not looking forward to the next season, and I'm sad because it's an Asian heroine, and it's like, it's basically a Cinderella story, but in the book it's so toxic, and I do have faith that they'll make it less toxic, because that's their MO, but it's still like pretty toxic unless they just change the whole story. But they basically changed the whole story for the second one, because in the second book, you know, the Kate is very much like, I'm not, you know, I'm on the shelf. I'm not interested in getting married. I'll be a spinster. Fine. That is from the book. But the whole love triangle that they did, I'm like, you did the sisters so dirty. When in the book they had a strong sister relationship. It was lovely, and we don't get enough of that in media. So why'd you have to like, you know? So
yeah. I know. I have not read the Bridgerton books. I've just watched a ton of essays about it. And
I had read all of them in like 2015, 2016, and then 2020 we're in lockdown, and my mom's like, oh, I'm watching this new show on Netflix. You want to watch it together? And she's describing the plot. I'm like, is this based on a book? And I'm like, and she's like, I think so. It's called Bridgerton. I'm like, yep, I read that. It's like,
You're
when?
Like, no, I know
it.
Probably
Probably when I told you I was sleeping. You know, like.
See, I have not read the books because I am not a historical romance reader at all.
Save yourself. There's so much more essay in the books than there.
Yeah.
I just can't. I understand why the women are portrayed the way they are portrayed, but I can't. Just my personality can't with those kind of characters. That's why I watch Bridgerton pretty much fast forward, like put it on double speed. It's almost watching it fast forward, because I am not a fan of Shonda Rhimes. Let's lay the foundation. I'm not a fan of her shows.
First of all,
I'm not a fan of her type of drama. It's
I
90%
normally
unnecessary.
I was only invested because I knew the books, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm interested to see.
For me, like 90% of her drama is completely unnecessary and just like lazy writing, even though she's capable to do better writing. But also, I know she doesn't write all of the episodes, but
Oh, she stepped back. She stepped back now.
Yeah,
She was actively the showrunner for all of Queen Charlotte, but she wasn't an active. She was less active in season 2 and even less active in season 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also, and this is another hot take, and people are always like, "What do you mean?" I like season 1 better than season 2 because I like that fake dating trope more than the sister whatever thing.
That's what I'm saying. That wasn't in the
was.
book, so they really messed that up.
And then I haven't watched season 3 because I'm like, I don't know. If the way that, if I remember correctly, the way that season 2 ended between them, I was like, like you said, you were focusing too much on who Lady Whistledown is and not on solving, one, their broken friendship, because what he has done to her in the previous season, if I was his friend, I would be like, F you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that, like, she's still, like, helplessly in love with him, but there's a fanfic that handled it so much better.
That's so funny.
But the thing is, like,
this would have been good. This would have been good, but nope, we don't get that.
But the thing is, like, one of the things, like, Penelope is a character that, like, kind of, like, showcase quiet strength. Like, she has a backbone. She's just not in your face constantly with it. And a lot of the times, that backbone disappears when he's around. And I'm like, girl, you can be in love and have a backbone.
That's how it is in the book, and I almost kind of appreciate, in a weird way, that they kept that, because when she eventually gets one with him, I'm like, okay, this, like, it feels like we went somewhere, like there was room for her to grow within the relationship, but...
That is what's hard about having characters that are waiting for their season, because you have to see them at their worst for multiple seasons, and you're just waiting for them to change. But she can't change until...
But, like, I was actually okay with that with her, and I was okay... And I Eloise, and I was okay with that with Benedict until you messed it up in season 3. I'm like, there was a trajectory. Why is he suddenly all about sex? Like, I am sex positive. I don't care. But, like, the last thing in season 2 was, I'm an artist. Wait, my brother paid my way in. Am I good enough? Like, identity crisis. You want to know what isn't there at all in season 3 for him? That identity crisis. Instead, it's like,
it's because they got scared.
Guys and girls, and I'm like, can we finish the first identity crisis?
I think it's because
and not ignore it.
And they made him have like a queer narrative, knowing they weren't gonna follow that, so they panicked and they just did hard left of him being like super heteronormative because they got scared.
They just messed up everything for Benedict.
They messed up Benedict.
Yeah, they also, the other thing is, like,
they made Benedict better in season 1 and season 2 than he was in the books, and then decided to throw the baby out with the bathwater in season 3.
But also there's this Western female gaze that they're trying to stick with, because one of the problems the character Colin had in the season is he was not hot enough. He was not attractive enough the way the other Bridget and his brother, I always forget his name.
The character,
the one in
or
season
the actor?
2? Both.
Okay.
I mean, Jonathan Bailey is
Anthony played by Jonathan Bailey.
There we go. He was hot from season 1. So
even when he looked like Monkey Fist?
Yes. Like,
Monkey Fist.
Yeah, consistently we got the hot Bridgerton. We marry him. He's now off to live his life, and we got into the awkward Bridgerton. How do we keep the Western female gaze in this? And once we find a way to kind of like make him hot, we're to the kind of like the emo Bridgerton boy. How do we make him hot? Also, it feels like they are just like this is. I feel this is a Netflix thing. This is a studio thing
Yeah.
rather than like writers and all that. Netflix likes their formula, and if something works on season 1 or season 2, they want every other season to be the same, and it's like you can't. That's not how stories works.
Yeah, because
Especially if you're building a series.
I was excited for the difference for Colin because he's not like alpha male like the other guys were. So I was excited for like a different
And then him
dynamic.
pretending to be a player like his brother was, and then she calls him out and being like, some people change completely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then even Eloise
It all
like,
leads
well,
up to the
she
third
was
season.
right
It's him
about
too. He couldn't
that.
change either.
Yeah, even
Or he just had
Eloise
to
was
keep
like,
making
well,
mistakes.
she was right about that.
Yeah.
We finished all our sprints. We're just shitting on Bridgerton now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, rightfully, but
Yeah. Bridgerton's like I don't believe in guilty pleasures, but if I had one, it is Bridgerton. Just the TV show. But again, I'll watch anything.
See, this is when if we ever sat down and talk about a lot of things, this is when I'm gonna be like, nope.
That's the diverge.
Nope. Auburn's like, I'll give it a try, and I'm like, hard no. Oh. Well, yeah,
we've been chatting. I want to let everyone do their outro.
Yes.
And then I believe I'm going to take a nap.
Nap sounds great.
Ooh, a nap does sound good. I want a snack.
I'm still awake.
Well, thank you all for coming. My name is Auburn Morrow. I'm the author of The Trial Period. It is a teen rom-com, heavy on the rom, heavy on the com. And I'm actually going to be back pretty soon. I'll be back Thursday for another sprint.
Nice.
I'm Crystal. I am the author of Incarnate's Rise, a secret lineage paranormal fantasy with vampires, magic, gods, werewolves, and a woman shoved into a destiny that may or may not be her own. I also have a YouTube channel, Crystal's Cluster, where I make a cluster of content ranging from whatever I decide to do at any given day. Mostly, I just live stream on Saturdays at 12 p.m., where I do more of this, more productivity stuff. Monday, I currently do gaming live streams. Right now, it is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. But once that's done, it'll be both productivity. So, and videos occasionally, sometimes, maybe, possibly. Eventually, I do have a plan. I just have to film it. I'm also an agent of chaos and everything's fine.
I love it.
I think I got it.
As Maria Duhar, I'm a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid career author. I am also here on YouTube. Full name, Esther Maria Duhar. It's very hard not to find me. I will be...
They're both linked in the description. Auburn's
Correct.
YouTube channel is not linked because Auburn's asked me to stop linking it.
I don't do anything yet.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm book jobless, so I have time now.
I do stream Friday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern, I think is the conversion. And I will be back next Sunday, if I remember correctly. So you'll see my face again. I do have a Twitch. Sometimes I stream. I don't know. Life has been lifing, y'all. So, yeah, that's me. Sarah.
My name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices about pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. If you are new here, please note that these three lovely people are my friends, but they are not currently associated with Inimitable Books, and we have no plans for that currently. And they're just really fun to chat with. As you can see, this was basically 3.5 hour long stream.
Our opinions are our own.
we did complete 4 25-minute sprints. So if you would like to replay, you can. We also have the timer that we use during all of our streams here on YouTube as a separate video if you would like to use it for your own sprints. And I really, really recommend you check out InimitableBooks.com, where you can find all of our titles available for purchase and or pre-order. Pre-ordering really tells retailers that, hey, there is reader interest in this book. You should stock it. It's super helpful. Tell your friends about it as well. And please like this stream if you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe. Our latest video on this channel is an over 20-minute long kind of deep dive, but making world building for your novel writing less intimidating than it might be for you currently. We have a lot of other videos planned in that playlist. They might be that long, they might be longer, but we have a different playlist called Writing Career Foundations, which are much shorter videos. We also have a playlist about, the tech that I use to keep myself as sane as possible while running a publishing company basically by myself with as much help as we can afford right now, which is currently someone to handle my inbox and someone to do the awesome social media. And but I am still doing the job of 5 people. In addition to that, we also have a playlist on this channel about how to create a sustainable writing routine, which was quickly followed up by a playlist about how to write quickly, because it is still November, which is still National Novel Writing Month. And if you heard about NaNoWriMo crashing and burning, there is Nano 2.0. In the video about No Plot, No Problem, I go into that and why it's okay to say that you're doing Nano again. So you can check that out if you're interested. So please subscribe, check out our videos. Watch time is always appreciated. Sharing it as well, commenting, the drill. And then Regina Duke is another friend who is not associated with Inimitable Books, but she dropped her website in the chat. Regina, you have a wrench, so you could have made that a URL just for future reference. But she's a very prolific writer, and the fact that she supports someone so much younger than her makes me feel like, oh, I'm doing something good. Because she is a USA Today best-selling author, and that's awesome. So thanks for being here. Sorry for the long-winded outro. But I will be streaming again tomorrow, right? I think that's true. I don't remember my own stream schedule for this month.
It's fine.
I will be streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern over on Twitch. Same username is here, at Inimitable Books, although on Twitch you don't type the @ You can find all of our social medias on our website. And then tomorrow night, I will be on one of Inimitable's authors' YouTube channels, Write Holly Davis. She is the author of A Diamond Breaking Broken. So if you're like, how do I spell her name? You could just search the book title and maybe buy the book, and then you'll know how to spell her name.
Great idea.
If you go to our website and you click on the events page or calendar, whatever I named it in the menu, you will find all of our events, including future cover reveals, publication dates, if our authors ever do in-person events that you are able to go to. So yeah, check out our website. It really is the hub for everything. One last time, please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.